So I just watched Bat Fam. This is a new Batman animated series on Amazon Prime that I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that you've never heard of. It's a spinoff of Merry Little Batman, which is a Batman Christmas movie that came out on Amazon Prime last year, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and assume that you've never heard about that one either. But I remember enjoying Merry Little Batman quite a bit when it came out. I was not expecting anything really going into it, but I found myself charmed by it. I really liked the art style. I liked how it felt like a storybook. I liked how it felt more wholesome than something like a Teen Titans Go, but also not like a hardcore type of thing like Batman the Animated Series. It felt fresh for a DC animated kids show. And Bat Fam is a continuation of that universe where we're following that iteration of Bruce Wayne and that iteration of Damian Wayne. But because of the title, we get much more of a focus on the larger Bat family. That being said, it is not the Bat family that you may be expecting. So we have Alfred, who is really freaking old. He's like 90. They say that he's like 90 something in the show. We also have Claire. I was very confused when she showed up in this show because correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think she's in Merry Little Batman at all. I don't think they tease in that movie that Bruce is adopting some teenage girl. So there's just like a random teenage girl that shows up in the first episode. That being said, I did end up quite liking Claire. They sort of explain why she's there. I guess I won't spoil it, but her story is pretty interesting, actually. Ra's al Ghul is also living in the Wayne Manor. He's a ghost. He's just chilling with Bruce and his grandson. He's a very funny character as well. Alicia is Alfred's niece. She's also in the show. Again, at first I was just like, who are you? Why are you? But a lot like Claire, I grew to like the character. I thought she added a lot to the show, and it's just a random character that I've never heard of, and I would not have expected to be in this. We also have Man-Bat, who's a part of the Bat family. He's living in Wayne Manor too. So it's just a very odd group of people to bring together as a Bat family, but it works. I'm not one of these people that needs to just watch the same piece of media over and over again. I'm more than happy to let an artist take an IP and just mess around with it and do their own thing with it. And that's very much what the show is. Like, for example, Damian Wayne is not this like cold-blooded assassin that Bruce needs to set right. He's very much just a normal kid. I mean, he is like capable because he's been trained by Bruce, but he's just a cute little kid. And so here's the thing. Is this show as good as like X-Men 97 or Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I would consider to be like must-watch comic book animated series? Definitely not. That being said, I'm not as annoyed by it as I am by something like a Teen Titans Go or like a HD-riddled Cartoon Network show. This is a wholesome, enjoyable, genuinely funny, I think. I let out, earnest chuckles throughout. Little animated series that is definitely geared towards kids, but I think you can definitely enjoy it as an adult, especially if you actually have a child to watch it with. It's a show that you can watch with your kid without wanting to end your life. And I will say, even though, yes, it is geared towards kids and it has that like comic book art style, it sometimes does have a bit of an edge. Like, there are some genuinely cool moments of action, like Batman is fighting people and taking them out. There are some like comedic bits where like Batman will like break his bones in order to get out of a trap. There's definitely more edge to it than something like Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. So yeah, I would recommend the show. I don't think it's a must-watch show. I don't think you need to go out of your way to watch it, but if you're looking for a cute little animated series to watch with either as an adult or with your child, I don't think you can go wrong with this. So if you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.